All right, this is Supreme. I am at the Mazda dealership in Anchorage, Alaska. This is my dealer, Chase.
Hello.
He's got to go soon. I'm just saying, say hi to the YouTube people.
Hello, YouTube people. If you need to buy a car, come see me down here at Continental Mazda.
If you're in Anchorage, Alaska, especially.
But Alaska, yes, definitely.
Yeah, sorry for the shakiness of the camera. It's an extremely bright day. I can barely see what I'm filming. But he does have to go. And I want to thank him again for everything.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your business. And you have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Whatever.
We will. Thank you.
All right.
And I did just purchase a Mazda 6. I wanted to show it to you. A lot of, I know my site is a Star Wars site, but, you know, a lot of us do videos outside, like, you know, 00 Fireman 501st to start at a nature site, and there's some other site. I'm just basically gonna call this a fanboys day at the car dealership. This is the Mazda 6. It has been redesigned this year. They has historically had a relationship with Ford, and it's been built off the same platform as the Ford Fusion. They have now broken with Ford, and this is built at a new Hiroshima plant. Ford has actually redesigned the Fusion as well, and they are two separate cars now, not sharing any parts at all. This is mine. I just bought it. It is a light blue with black leather. It's the Grand Touring model. I'm going to show you inside. I really like the interior. The seats are really comfortable. It is such a hot day in Anchorage. It's late July, July 28th, and I'm having trouble seeing when I'm filming because of the sun. I don't know if it's going to affect the actual video or not, but if you can see, it has red stitching on black. This car, they have two colors for the seats. You can get black or you can get tan. They have quite a few outside colors, including a very nice red they specifically made for the car. This car has 19-inch wheels. As you can see down here, 19 inches, pretty big. Pretty aerodynamic. The car is pretty aerodynamic all around. It's got a little bit of a rear spoiler here. It's got dual exhaust. Just the lines of the car are pretty well. I've had one ride in this car, the demo model, which is inside. The demo is all black and has a few more options than this, but generally this is pretty full option. It's a pretty full option car, almost full. It's even got a sunroof, or a moonroof actually, on top. I'm gonna get in the back. I've got my coat back here, as well as my camera box for my handy Sony camera. Excuse me, moving around a bit. This is the interior of the new Mazda 6. I know I have a lot of American viewers as well as European, quite a few European viewers. I know I've got one from Finland, I've got a lot of you from the UK, some of you from France and Netherlands. Anyway, different viewers in Europe. This is sold in Europe as well. Your version is probably slightly different. There's always like a few variances, but I have seen a commercial for this car in France. So I know you've got it on the continent. I don't know if it's a UK car or not. The dash is pretty sporty. I really like the analog gauges in a trio there. The steering wheel, they've got shifters on the steering wheel. This is a 6-speed automatic. They also have a 6-speed manual for the lower end. You can only get the 6-speed manual on the lower end. This is a TomTom navigation system. It is not the world's greatest navigation system. In fact, there's one thing the Mazda 6 is blamed for, is not having the greatest navigation in the world. This car's got dozens of technical features though. Here's the sunroof. Very gorgeous. I love blue. Blue is by far my favorite color. Really nice soft touch materials here. A lot of you say I do unique Star Wars reviews, and I've mentioned this before. The reason I probably do unique Star Wars reviews is I've always been kind of a hidden car fan. I've always read like magazines on different cars, Road and Track, Car and Driver, and Motor Trend for America. I even read Top Gear in the UK. So I've always been a big car fan, especially sports cars. And I think I model myself doing Star Wars reviews a little bit off of what the car dealers will do in car magazines. So that's probably why my reviews are just unique. But yeah, it would basically be my dream job to be an automotive journalist. I think that would be awesome. Anyway, this has quite a few, there's the center console, quite a few cup holders and storage compartments. Cup holders there on the even on the driver door, if you can see it from here. Back here they've got one as well, and here Pretty nice materials. This is a leather seats, soft touch plastic on a good part of the car. It's not all soft touch. I think it is soft touch down to the glove compartment. Excuse me, move it around. Down to the glove compartment. You know, not the greatest materials. This isn't exactly a Mercedes or Lexus, but it's not that far behind with everything. 11 speaker stereo. That's another option I have. Just, you know, quite a few options on this car. He went through a lot of the technical options. I have my parents here with me. He went through a lot of the technical specifications of the car earlier. For horsepower, it has a 4-cylinder, 184 horsepower engine. That is about the norm for an American 4-cylinder. You know, I looked at the Honda Accord, which is across the street. They got Honda over there. They got 185. Nissan, I really looked at the Nissan Altima as well. It's got around 185 or so. Most cars are about 170 to 190 in that price range. And then, of course, a lot of them have a 6-cylinder. You can move up. You get around 250, 270 horsepower. I know as competitor, the Accord has that. You can only get a 4-cylinder right now with Mazda. Although they are going to have a diesel later this year. A diesel engine. Probably you Europeans will like that. A lot of you are really into the diesel. And they've talked about having maybe a turbocharged 4. It'll probably get it up to near 250, 300 horsepower. When I was here a couple weeks ago, I did test drive this one with a friend of mine. This is the demo. This is the same car in black. I think I'm inside the dealership. I can get a better look at the car's aerodynamics and everything. The sun is just so bright here in Alaska in July. We were having an extremely hot summer. Let me get down here. The aerodynamics of the car, they've really made it well streamlined. They've changed the Mazda face. Mazda used to be described as a smiley face car. Now they've changed that. And the attention to detail on the lines, you know, everyone is going on about them on the internet. Everyone's going on about that. How good the attention to detail is. And I agree with them. Anyway, I'll show you the back of the car. I think you can much better see the demo in the showroom than you can outside mine. But you know, I'm gonna be happy with it, I think. And I'm a little nervous about it. It's my first new car purchase ever. The biggest chuck I've probably ever written out. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that. And I will just a moment, please. And if you want, I know I primarily do a Star Wars site, but I'll do updates on the car if you want. If you want me to do an update on how it's doing, you know, maybe like a year-long test of the car or something. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Supreme signing out, and as always, thank you for tuning in.